Okay guys, so in this video we are going to go through some troubleshooting tips for new players who have never been on the server before and are dealing with issues in gaining access to this server. So first and foremost, I want you just to get down into the description and check out timestamps for your particular problem. But before you leave, so don't scroll down and disappear just yet, listen to what I'm about to say. Okay, so the most important thing that you can do while you have issues, and if you cannot find your problem or solve your problem from this video, is that you can come into the Karmakut community Discord here, head down to KC help, okay? And you can ask questions in here, and the majority of the time someone will come and help you. And if it gets to the point where we cannot help you through text, we will come down into one of these voice channels. We will get you to share your screen and we will fix your problem. Don't think that just because you can't get in that you will not join the server. That is not true. We will do everything we can to get you onto this server because we understand that it is a huge barrier of entry technically to be able to get on this server, and we will do everything we can to help you. Okay, so let's get started. So first and foremost, guys, the most important thing for you to do is you need to have watched the how to join Karmakut Liberation Server, this video here. So it's how to join Karmakut 2023. And it will be up in the corner here right now in this video, so you can click on the card and go straight to that video and watch it. You need to follow exactly to the letter what the video tells you to do, and you'll probably find that it'll fix the problem. So with that said, we'll go through some troubleshootings that may be occurring right now, and especially with things like using Teamspeak and not being able to hear people in game. So a lot of that can be fixed by going back to this video and watching it again. Okay, so the first thing you will need to do is most likely is that you are getting an error which is caused by mods. So there are either mods missing or you're having an error from a mod. And a lot of times is that it comes from not having the correct mods selected. So again, this is in the video, but I'm going to reiterate it here. The first thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you have the correct mod list, because the guys are always making changes, and the people who make the mods throughout the Arma 3 community are always updating. So every week you should be expecting to head over to info, okay, and to the MODPACK, okay, and download it. Now you'll normally find that in news, it'll tell you news, is it news, maybe changelog? No, it's normally in news, I believe. Normally it'll say update to MODPACK, so you'll see like this, you know, gold color alert, and this one is more to do with game, okay? But what they will say is that there's been an update to the MODPACK. Make sure that you download the latest MODPACK. And to do that, you'll go up here and it'll look exactly the same. It'll almost be like nothing has changed. And for example, right now we're doing prairie fires, so we're doing Vietnam. And so there's two MODPACKs. There's one for people who own the DLC, and there are those who do not. And so you want to, again, download it. Okay, and so let's just download it to the desktop so we can find it immediately. Okay, and so that's downloaded. And then the next thing we need to do is go here to more on your Arma launcher. Import list for mods from file. And we said it was on the desktop. That's it. So it says there. I can always tell because I have the Chrome thing. Maybe yours is a little different, but you'll know because there's a HTML file open. Do we want to, we'll just override it for now. Okay. And so what it will normally do is it will automatically select the mods that came from that mod pack. Okay, you can see here that I've got a couple of mods left over from the last map that we did. So we did Unsung, another Vietnam map, and using different mods. Okay, but this has selected all the mods that I need for this. Okay, and it also says it up in the corner here. It says preset. Okay, and if you click here, you can see I have a couple over the last bunch that we did. So there's Dennyland there. And the thing is if I don't have that selected, so here's a good example. If I change this to Dennyland, it's probably going to start downloading mods, so I have to stop it. But I don't know, there you go, they are in there. But what it's done now is it's removed all the all the Vietnam mods. So if I went to try and join the server now, it will say there are so many missing mods. Like, you know, you need to, you know, you need to go out and start again. And that's because we don't have the correct mod pack. So come up here. Right now we're doing SOG Prairie Fire. So, and I don't have the DLC, so I have to use what's called the vanilla pack. Okay, and then they all change again. So now we have all these selected. And then you can just click play with mods and it will play this preset. And if you want to do a double check, you can click on the down arrow, go to vanilla, click on vanilla, and it'll start loading up. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to try and do now is just simulate a missing mod pack error. So hopefully this will come up. Let's have a look. Okay, you can see here that we have a lost session. So it says lost session, fire water guard enhancement not found. So if you get this error, it usually means that, let's just exit. Okay, it usually means that you have you've tried to go along and manually select all your necessary mods, and it just means that you don't have this preset selected properly. So the best way to do it is you just come up, select it again, and then if we look here, there you go, water guard enhancement, which is the missing one, is now in there. Now, if you get that error and you actually have the mod selected in your mod pack, so it has a tick next to it, it could be that it's just corrupted. So what you need to do is you need to open up the mod. And again, if you don't know how to find your mod, what to do is actually load up the game and get that snapshot that's coming on screen now. And you can see that it tells you what the name of that mod is. And what you can do is you can search for the mod here. So it's water. There you go. So we have water guard UI removal and water guard enhancements there, and then there's another one here. So water guard is actually one of the devs in this community, so that's why they all have the same name. But what you can do now is you can click on the 3 little dots, okay, and it says repair, okay, and then what it'll do is it'll go through and it will repair. And if you are finding that you are unable to get it to work from there, it means that you actually need to delete the the mod. So the way to do that is here. Okay, so we need to open it up. It'll ask you this, so you can just open up here. So guys, from here you just need to go down, find the highlighted mod, which we were trying to find, water guard enhancements here. Click that. Okay, add-ons. Take this and delete. Okay, delete the whole thing. Okay, and then what to do is repair it again. Okay, and then it will do a quick update. It takes seconds, you'll barely see it, and then it'll be ready to go. And then we'll just remove that. Okay, that mod will be fixed then, and then you will be able to again hit that, grab the correct mod to load it up, go in. Okay guys, so if you're finding that you're just getting kicked from the server, or the server is not working because you are trying to enter the server through the server list here, okay, Don't enter the community server via the launcher server select. Go up to mods. Okay, just make sure that your preset is correct for the name. Again, if you're not sure the name of the mod pack, you can check here. So the name of the mod pack is always at the bottom here. So I'm using this one, the vanilla mod pack for the Prairie Fire map that we're doing at the moment. Okay, and so I have it selected up here, and it selects all the mods that are correct, and then these are just extra mods that I've used for other maps that we do, and this is actually quite reasonable. Normally this is pages and pages and gigabytes and gigabytes of extra mods that you'll collect unless you are emptying your mod pack file and then downloading only the ones for the next map. You will end up with 200-300 gigs of mods. So now that you know that this is selected, okay, to be able to enter the server correctly, you need to just, okay, enter the game. So by the magic for editing, I'll meet you at the main menu. Okay guys, so to be able to join while we're using the SOG Prairie Fire map, go multiplayer, server browser. Now maybe the server browser, like you can see, it's so complicated to find. Who knows what any of this is? Like, it's so different compared to what we're normally used to. So you can hit the advanced or simple browser down the bottom here. You can see it just here. If you click on it, it looks a little bit more familiar. Okay, and you can see here that we have the Karmakut Liberation Server. But I want to show you, if it's your first time and none of it's there, what to do is go direct connect, okay? And then you can get this information. Let's see if I can, there. So you can get the information for the server right here, okay? So in the same place that you got the mods for, you can see that the Liberation Server, there's the name, there's the port, okay? And then of course, to be able to find the password is inside the Teamspeak, and it changes very often. And I'll show that in a second. Okay, so you add that to there, and you hit search. It'll come up with the name, and then you can hit connect. Now we're not going to go in because you've seen the inside of the server if you have watched the how-to video. The password is right here. Okay, these are the passwords, and this will not be the password all the time. It changes constantly, and you can already hear that people are on. You can hear them typing and stuff like that. Oh, there's Karma. Karma's on. Say hi, Karma. If you're finding that you are just coming up with so many errors continuously within, especially to do with mods, and you'll know because it's when you enter. So when you enter the game, you'll get errors, and it's really important that when you see an error that you read it, because sometimes it'll just be like the picture mod is not available, and you can just click skip or okay, and it will let you into the game. And then there'll be times where you'll click the button and it will kick you out of the server. So just because this server is a hodgepodge of mods placed together, you will get errors, and sometimes they don't matter. So if you do see an error, don't always panic, because sometimes you can just bypass it. However, if you're getting chunky errors all the time and it won't let you in the server, one thing that you can do is just go through, especially when you don't have that many mods, what to do is go through and just repair all of them. And what to do is, the way you can tell that you've repaired it is just leave it open like this. Okay, and then you can go through and just repair every single mod like this, and then you can go right through to the bottom. Now, if you are still having problems and you're not being, maybe there's a problem with the actual game. So another thing you can do is that you can go into Steam, you can go to your library, go to Arma 3, okay, properties, install files, and you can verify game files. So when you click that, it will start to verify game files. So we'll click it and it'll go through, starts checking, and it does take some time. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, again, through the power of editing, I'm just going to come back to you when it gets to 100%. Okay, so sorry guys, while I was doing that, I was just on the KC help, just helping out a bit, telling everyone I'm making this video. Anyway, so let me just, okay, so it's complete. So there, all the files are validated, and that should fix your problem. It is recommended, guys, at this point, is to just reboot your computer, and it will just help to clear your RAM, and you'll have a nice fresh computer to be able to play the game. Okay guys, so when you jump into the game, so when you jump into the lobby here, you will be in the lobby within TeamSpeak, okay? And sometimes, especially if it's on server restart, you can hear everybody chatting. However, down here, okay, we have the task force radio, okay, and this is where the TeamSpeak will drop you into here automatically when you join. When you click go after this, this is where you'll join to. So if we go here and we go down here, let's just pick, oh shit, where's everyone? They're into, let's just pick this for now, okay? So if you listen, you'll hear like a radio noise when I click this. Did you hear that noise? See, hear that blip blip? Okay, that tells you now that you have been dropped from the lobby. And if you look, there we are. We're now in Task Force Radio. See, we're the bottom one because we're W, so we're always at the bottom. Okay, and then we'll just see if there's anyone in a fob. Yes, they're all in here. So this is what it sounds like when you have TFAR running. See how you can hear? So you can hear everybody talking. So if we do this, can you hear now that you see how now you can't hear people? This means, and you can actually see because it says down the bottom of the screen that it's not connected. Okay, but this is what it feels like when your TeamSpeak is not connected. Okay, and you can't talk to anyone. Hello, hello. You know, the radio doesn't work or anything like that. But if we just jump back out, and let's just put TeamSpeak back on. Right. So if I once wait for it to load, we're already okay. We go in here.
Right. So when all
there
of
we
this
go.
instantly goes to shit when we get in contact, what then?
So this is what it sounds like when people are on. We don't have a radio at the moment, so I can't really show you the radio sounds as well. But that's how important the radio is.
It's only gonna hold up for like 15 minutes at most.
Yeah.
Alright. So if this is not working, it normally means, actually before we begin this, let me get out of the game. Okay, so let's shut that off. Okay, if TeamSpeak is not working in game, it means most likely that you have a more recent version of TeamSpeak. So let me just bring that up again. TSC. Okay, so I'll just have to log in there again, which is annoying. Let's just turn the sound off for a moment. Okay, so when you go and watch the how to join Karma Company, is that we will get you to go to the TeamSpeak website to download the install pack for TeamSpeak 3. However, it could be that your version is too recent and it's affecting the Task Force Radio plugin version. And so you really need, as of now, the making of this video, okay, the version that is most stable or the best for Task Force Radio is 3.6.0 or 3.6.1. Okay, now the link is down in the description for this version of TeamSpeak, And again, if you do not have Task Force Radio showing up here, I'll just show you how to do it really quick, but you should have seen this in the how-to video. But you need to go Tools, Options, Add-ons, and then you'll see here Task Force Radio. Okay, you need to go, it'll be like this. You need to go Enable, Reload, okay, and then go OK. And then it should appear here, okay? And this is the mod that will automatically drag you down into here and allow you to talk to everybody in the game. And again, if you are having problems, make sure that you head over to KC Help, okay? And you can even see here, someone's having problems. They are missing a mod pack, okay? We tell them how to fix it, okay? We give them ideas, and it's actually, you can see here, I tell them, right, I'm making the video right now. Yeah. So the biggest problem this person was having is that they were trying to do it through the launcher because it was faster. However, we told them not to do that. It's because we're using a DLC. We're using Prairie Fire right now. So you need to enter the game with all the mods loaded to be able to access the server. So we're always here to help. And again, if we can't do that, we will come down into this room. All right, guys. Hopefully this will fix your problem. Hopefully you're doing it as we're going through this video, and hopefully you are in the game. I guess at this point, if you're still watching, it means that your problem has not been fixed. So come over into the help. So it's located under Karma Company, KC Help, okay? And just ask us to come and help you, and we will help you. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video.